Everything you know about modern economics is a lie, or at least it's a lie when you step inside a Costco warehouse. While the rest of the world is drowning in double-digit inflation, while your favorite burger joint is charging you $15 for a meal that looks like it was stepped on, one thing remains unchanged. The $1.50 hot dog combo. It has been $1.50 since 1985. Think about that. That's through the fall of the Berlin Wall, the dot-com bubble, the 2008 crash, and a global pandemic that literally stopped the world. The price didn't move a single cent. It's not just a deal, it's a glitch in the matrix of capitalism. This stability isn't a result of corporate kindness. It's the result of a terrifying level of commitment. When the current CEO, Craig Jelinek, had the audacity to suggest that losing millions of dollars on a hot dog was a bad business move, the founder, Jim Sinegal, didn't give him a PowerPoint presentation. He gave him a death threat. "If you raise the price of the effing hot dog, I will kill you," Sinegal told him. And he wasn't joking. In the world of Costco, the hot dog is sacred ground. You don't mess with the anchor. You don't touch the price. To Jim Sinegal, raising that price wasn't just a business mistake. It was a betrayal of the very soul of the company. So, how does a multi-billion-dollar corporation keep a price stagnant for over 40 years while their competitors are busy practicing shrinkflation, the art of giving you less for more? We call that a skill issue. Today, we're dissecting the calculated genius of a quarter-pound beef weapon. We are moving beyond the menu and into the cold, hard logic of a retail superpower. Welcome to the $1.50 empire. This is the analysis of the ultimate W in a sea of corporate L's. If you look at a balance sheet, the Costco hot dog is a disaster. It loses the company roughly $50 million a year. On paper, it's a massive pit. But here is where common retail logic fails. Most companies try to squeeze profit out of every single item. Costco, however, understands the concept of the loss leader better than anyone on the planet. They aren't trying to make money on the hot dog. They're using the hot dog as a dopamine hit. It's a psychological bribe designed to pull you through those massive sliding doors and make you feel like you've already won before you even start shopping. Once you're inside with that warm feeling of a $1.50 victory, the trap is set. You came for a snack, but you're leaving with a $3,000 OLED TV, a year's supply of vitamins, and a kayak you didn't know you needed. You feel smart because you saved $3 on lunch, while Costco is smiling because your receipt is now $300. It's a brilliant psychological trick. While other retailers are annoying you with price hikes, Costco is making you addicted to their value proposition. It's not just shopping, it's a high-stakes game of loyalty, and frankly, the competition is losing. To maintain that $1.50 price point in an era where beef costs have skyrocketed, Costco had to stop being a customer and start being a superpower. They realized they couldn't trust outside suppliers to protect their holy grail. So, they did something that most companies are too lazy or too scared to do. They built their own hot dog factory in Tracy, California. They eliminated the middleman entirely. They didn't just buy the hot dogs, they became the hot dog. This is vertical integration at its peak. By controlling the entire supply chain, they made themselves immune to the inflation that is currently strangling their competitors. While other brands are busy holding meetings about how to make their packaging look the same while giving you 20% less product, Costco is doubling down on efficiency. They own the factory, the distribution, and the shelf space. This level of control is what separates a peak from a pit. While your local grocery store is busy blaming global supply chain issues for why a bag of chips costs $7, Costco is just building more factories to keep their promise to you. It's not magic, it's just better management. It's a direct slap in the face to every CEO who says price hikes are unavoidable. Why does a massive corporation care so much about a $1.50 combo? Because Costco isn't in the business of selling hot dogs. They're in the business of selling memberships. That $1.50 price tag isn't a food item, it's a signal. It's a trust exercise. It tells the member, we are not here to rip you off. In an age where every subscription service is raising prices and every airline is nickel-and-diming you for a seat, the hot dog is a beacon of corporate honesty. It creates a level of loyalty that borders on the religious. 90% of Costco members renew their subscription every year. People don't do that for cheap toilet paper. They do it because they feel like they belong to a tribe that values their hard-earned money. The hot dog is the membership's insurance policy. It guarantees that as long as that price stays at 1.50, the company is still the same entity they trusted decades ago. While Amazon Prime is busy adding ads to your movies and Walmart is trying to figure out self-checkout, Costco is just making sure you're fed and happy. It's the ultimate retention strategy disguised as a snack. As we look toward the future of global retail, the $1.50 hot dog stands as a monument to long-term thinking. While every other CEO is chasing quarterly profits and burning their brand equity for a few extra cents on the dollar, Costco is playing the infinite game. They are willing to lose millions today to ensure that you and your children are still walking through those doors 40 years from now. It's a masterpiece of branding that cannot be bought. It can only be built through decades of consistency. It is the gold standard of value lore. So, is Costco a peak or a pit? There is no debate. By refusing to compromise their integrity for $1.50, they have occupied the absolute peak of retail strategy. They prove that sometimes the best way to make $1 billion is to stop worrying about a single buck. In a world full of corporate pits, be a peak. The hot dog stays. The empire continues. This was the file on the $1.50 legend. See you at the next breakdown.